Get your bars up. I get it on me, yeah I do. Endorsement. Whole team pull up in Porsche. We came a long way from them Porsche. Get your bars up and get extorted. Get your bars up. I pulled up, shot his car up.
Yeah, get your bars up media, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute, salute, salute.
Tell these niggas. What up, world? It's your boy BA for Real 100, and welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute, salute, salute. So, we have us a special guest in the building today. Yes, up and comer. At first, he was low tier, then he was mid tier, but now he's top tier. I mean, this guy has been climbing and climbing, and his grind is so crazy. Has a blueprint from how to start it from the bottom. Y'all remember that Drake song? This is the motherfucking. This is what it is with him. He started from the bottom, and now he's on his way to the top. Mr. MT Money, what it do, brethren?
Hey, man, it's MT Money from that upper 360. Bellingham, stand up. Lummy Nation Reservation, stand up. You know exactly how it goes, man, and you know what the fuck it is today. Get your bars up, man. Get your bars up. Salute, salute, salute. What's good, big bro?
Hey, yo, bro. Well, first, before we even get into it, I just want to say I appreciate you for blessing the platform, fam. Most definitely, man. Thank you for coming, bro.
Oh, that's a given. Thank you for having me, bro. You know I had to get in. You know, I know that schedule's about to get hectic. I had to get in.
Man, bro, it's already hectic. I got so many people I'm trying to tell you, but I gotta set time away from my from the Northwest because I don't want to overlook anybody. Like this region has so much gold. It's so much gold, so many hidden gems in this region that the world needs to see, bro. And you're definitely one of them.
Appreciate you, man. And you're right. You know, we do. Right? Like we got a lot of hidden gems up here, man. You know what I mean? And we don't get a whole lot of spotlight. You know what I mean? And like I was just telling you, you don't only put the spotlight on these big leagues and what's going on in the big picture, man. You put the spotlight on these local leagues too. More specifically the Northwest, man. And we need all the spotlight we can get up here. Like you said, we got a lot of talent, man.
For sure. So MT. So for those out there that do not, like newer fans, that's about to be newer fans, should I say, that don't know much about you outside of the region, tell us a little bit about yourself, meaning like how you started and what motivated you to actually start battle rapping, bro.
Yeah. Well, man, I've always been a writer. I would say I probably started writing when I was, elementary, man. I'd say probably around 11, 10 years old, maybe, Definitely. So I've always wrote, but as far as battle rap, I was doing my music thing when I got out of prison and shit in late 2007, early 2008.
Yeah.
And I started doing music, and I got a pretty nice following, you know what I mean? Definitely. Locally shit, and the shows were cracking. We're pulling in 200, 300 people to these shows. So a dude named Hush Hush, like he goes by Salem Hush now, used to go by King Hush.
Shout out.
He moved
Hush.
up here from Tacoma. And actually originally we bumped heads a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just kind of the nature of the game, you know what I mean? But he hit me up and he was about to do an event. He had been in the battle scene down at the ABL and shit in Tacoma. And so he was about to do his first event up here in Bellingham, so he hit me up, all differences aside, because, he knew that I got to be a part of that, man. If it's in the upper 360, I need parts of that.
Thanks.
So we worked it out, and I had my first battle here in Bellingham. I didn't, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I wasn't really heavy in the battle rap culture at all. Like I had seen a few battles here and there, the ones everyone had seen, Serious Jones versus and but I didn't really get into it like that. Honestly, it didn't seem like my thing. You know what I mean? And I did it, and the competitor in me just fell in love with it, man, because I realized there's no other form of competition as far as this rap shit that compares to this, man. Like you can make a diss track, you could do all that shit, but this shit, man, it's mano y mano. You got to stare your opponent in the eyes, and I fell in love with it instantly, bro. And it didn't stop after that, man. You know?
Ooh-wee. Well,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, I had a contest. I had a contest. It was a get your bars up contest. This dude right here won that shit, and then he pulled my plaque out, y'all. That
Yeah.
messed me up. He pulled the plaque out and started talking. And then he had another he had another virtual tourney. My guy started spitting. I see my plaque on the wall. I was like, ah.
Hey, hey, bro, that was major for me though. I had to. That was major for me. You know, some people might not look at it like that big of a feat. Nah, bro, I've been putting in a lot of work for this shit. So that plaque meant a lot. That went on the wall immediately. As soon as I got it in the mail. And much love to you, bro. You know what I mean? For not only awarding me that plaque, but you know, making sure it got to me. Like that shit went on the wall instantly, man. That shit means something to me. And it means something to the people in this house too. You know what I mean? Because obviously I go out and work every day and shit, but they know how much this means to me in this household. So that plaque went on the wall right away, man.
Hey,
You
man,
know?
you definitely deserve it. And I'm not even gonna front though. When I seen that battle, because he got MT versus Jada Nightwing was Northwest Battle of the Year and Get Your
Yeah.
Bars Up Media.
Yeah.
I seen that battle bootleg, bro, and I was like, what the? You know, I got my hands on the bootleg copy. The bootleg copy was just as dope as the actual real footage. That's how crazy that battle was, bro.
Respect, fam.
What, you're gonna be embedded in it? Like you said, you wake up and make up the flow, but now you embed. I remember that bar, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, that's love, bro, on everything. I was watching fools review that battle off the strength of your word. You know what I mean? I forget homie's name, but salute to him, man. He's all the way over on the East Coast. When I saw that, bro, that you know, that felt good, bro. You know, and that wouldn't have happened without you. And you know what I mean? Like I said, just putting a spotlight on what's really going on up here, man, because we got something going on.
Man. So MT, as far as your up and coming future in battle rap, who are your top 5 that you are looking to see at this very moment? And not just the Northwest, but just in all of battle rap, because you've made it to that point where you're not just Northwest, you are a battle rapper, like one of the best in the world, actually.
Man, top 5. Hey, I'll say this. Emerson Kennedy is someone I feel like would really push me to my limits, man. Like,
oh,
that dude is so different. I feel like he's gonna bring the best out of you, and I just really respect his pen, man, and his originality. So I at the top of my list, I'd probably have to put EK up there. You know, I've been wanting to see LL Cool J. You know, I know he's doing his thing over there in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk to that man. You know what I mean? I want to talk to that man. He ain't had to talk nobody to nobody from the Northwest yet, bro. So I'm trying to show him how we do this. And all respect to him. I see him doing his thing, but
yeah,
I'll fuck him up. You know? I'll say, man, I know me and Next from down in Cali, we actually had something lined up, but it didn't go through. But you know, I'm trying to tune him up too.
yeah.
Real name Brandon.
Oh,
yeah, man. You know, there's been a lot of back and forth, but yeah, these are motherfuckers. You gotta prove it to me, bro. You know, I'm not gonna believe you till you prove it to me, man. That's
yeah.
you know. But yeah, man, if we're keeping it realistic, you know, that's just man. I'm trying to take out these local cats that are doing their thing in their region, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, let them know we got it up here too.
Yeah, yo, bro. Every name that you just said, you know they fuck with me. Like every single one of those guys fuck with me for real behind the scenes. So especially my brother Coogee, my little bro Next. Yeah.
Hey, both your little bros got to go, man. They're in the way, bro. Hey, they are in the way, bro.
Next and Coogee, y'all hear MT?
Yeah, you in the way, Coogee.
Yo.
I'm ready to get you out of it.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
shit.
We gonna have to set that up soon. But as far as if I was a new battle rap fan and I don't know who MT Money is, and I just met you, never seen you battle, which battle of yours would you refer me to? And
Oh, it'd
why?
be MT Money versus Jay the Nightwing without a doubt.
And,
You
and,
know,
and why that
yeah.
battle?
Just because just there was a lot of history behind it, but all that aside, I mean, if you don't know what Jay's doing right now and the mark he's making, then you're sleep. You know what I mean? And for him to be doing that shit coming from the Northwest, man, you you got to root for him. You feel me? But that, like I said, that was a battle that just had to happen. You know, there aren't many matches in the Northwest that have to happen, and that had to happen, and it went down. He brought me 3 rounds. I know he gets a lot of flack for choking, and bro came through with 3 solid rounds, and did not take me light, and he brought the best out of me, man. I think those are my best 3 rounds I've ever put together. So
Yeah.
if I were to ever direct somebody to a battle of mine, that has to be the one, man. Because I think Jay's about to be the GOAT, man.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
that's
But that boy's different. You feel me? And
ooh
like I
wee.
said, there was backstory to that shit too. But if you want to hear the backstory, go check that out, man. MT Money versus Jay the Nightwing. You won't be disappointed.
Yo, I want to say that battle to me is a classic. It's an instant Northwest classic. Both of y'all put y'all foot on the gas, and for you to be an up and comer, and for Jay to already kind of be established already in the Northwest, you couldn't tell which one was the vet and which one was the up and comer. That's how fire
Hey,
you
that's
were as
love.
well in that battle, bro. Like
That's
facts.
love, because he just went and took a clear W in the rookies versus vets. So that's love, man. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, shout out Jay the Nightwing, bro. Hey, that's my brother too. You know what I mean? Me and Jay, we talked back and forth. We were talking back and forth through all that shit, but I got nothing but love for him, man. And yeah, for him to come back and give me that shot, who knows if he'll ever even come back to Washington to battle a local. You feel me? So like, yeah, man, you got to check that one out. That's the one I got to say is definitely, that's at the top.
Man, so recently I seen you on live for a little bit. You were going hard on the Northwest battle rapper that goes
Yeah,
by the name of Just, man. We got to talk about it. What
yeah.
was you talking about, sir?
Hey,
Talk your
and just to
ish.
make it clear, that's just with no
Yeah,
periods in the no periods, no dot, none of that.
Just.
Because you know what I mean. That's just. That's just little just. But hey, like I said, there aren't many matches that, as far as heavyweights, that make sense up here anymore. Like I've seen everybody, bro. I've seen literally all the top dogs, and he's the last one. He's the last one on the list, and I've always, me and Just have always had a good relationship. Well, we're cool and shit, but when it comes to this battle rap shit, bro, no. I want to kill you. I want to shoot you in your face, bro. So that's just how it is. Like after I locked in the Stewie battle, that just seemed like the only thing left for me up here local wise. So yeah, I'm trying to put that pressure on him because it's hard to motivate this guy, but I'm trying to put that pressure on him, let him know he's not ready for that, and just stay over there on the sidelines where he's safe, bro, because it's gonna get ugly if he chooses to do otherwise. You
Bro.
feel me? And that's all it is, bro. It's just competition.
Yo.
I'm sick of this shit being all friendly and buddy. Nah, bro. No. Sometimes it's just got to be about killing a motherfucker. That's what this shit
Facts.
is. That's where this shit grew from, right?
Definitely.
So yeah, it's no hate, no none of that. I respect Justice Penn. But no, I don't think he wants to stand toe to toe with me, man. And I'm gonna continue to let him know that
So,
until he until he comes on over here to the dark side.
so with you and Just gonna go. I believe that battle's going to happen. Just is gonna have you're gonna have to shake those cobwebs off, sir.
I'm gonna put that pressure on him. Yeah,
You're
got to
gonna have
see
to
me.
rap because MT's
He's
talking
got to
right
come
now.
see me. He's got to come see me, or he's got to just fall back and fade away. Because I'm about to put the pressure on him to the point where he ain't got there's only 2 options, famo. Come see me, or just, you know what I mean? Duck off, bro.
So,
because motherfuckers know how I be talking, bro. I ain't about to let up. I'm gonna piss him off until he wants to come and kill me.
so in a 3-round battle versus Just, what would you call it? As far as you and him, would you think it's gonna be a 2-1, or you think you're going 30 and smoke him?
You know what I'm saying, hey, man? It's hard to say you're just gonna 30 Just or smoke Just, but I just feel like, and I know this is so cliche. Hey, he ain't never faced nobody like me. Well, but he really hasn't, bro, because I'm really gonna come at you with angles and and just shit he ain't ever had to face before. You feel me? Like he ain't ever had to really face somebody who's really gonna break him down, bro. Like I break my opponents down. I don't, you know, like I it's just when I go into that shit. Obviously, I'm thinking bars, bars, bars. I'm trying to make everything a bar. I'm trying to make every scheme a bar, every personal bar, every angle a bar. But I just don't think he's versatile enough for me. You know what I mean? So I honestly, if I had to tell you the truth, I'm calling it a gentleman's 30.
Whew.
I might give him a round though. He might get lucky, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. That's probably gonna be a 30, man.
Hey, Just, you heard it here, because I know you're gonna watch this interview because you rock with the platform, and everybody, me and MT, respect you, and I'm neutral. But hey, you gonna have to come talk your ish, bro. You gonna have to come up here and talk your ish, because MT is talking right now.
Can I tell him one thing?
Talk. Yo.
I don't know if y'all can even read that. I know it's getting dark out here, but hey, just man, read my sweater, read my hoodie, bro, and then come talk to me.
I feel
That's
like
it.
playing the grill.
That's it. You know what I mean? And you know, it's hard to get like I said, it's hard to get him motivated. You know, I be throwing these shots at him. He don't even be responding and shit. I feel like
Hey,
I feel like the little brother tugging at his, at his coat sleeve and shit, trying to get. But hey, no, he's doing the right thing. No, ignore me, man. You better keep ignoring me, bro. Act like I don't exist. Act like I don't even fucking exist, bro. Because you don't want to come over here. It's spooky over here, bro.
oh my gosh. So MT, so as you can see, we got a bunch of new talent coming up in the Northwest.
Yes, sir.
And with this new talent, who are your top 3 new guys that you look forward to, or that you would like to see again?
Man, I'd say at the top of that list, man, I know he had, I don't know actually what happened at the last event, but Reezy, man, Reezy has really got the talent. I see it,
Fact.
the natural talent. You feel
That's a
me? But
fact.
that ain't gonna get you far though. Natural talent ain't gonna get you very far in this shit.
That's a
It
fact.
ain't, bro. If you ain't willing to sit down and put that work in, it ain't gonna work. I don't care how talented you are. But before the last event, I probably would have said Reezy, but Spaz, man, you got to give Spaz his respect, bro. This motherfucker's doing something that no rookie up here really done. Like, you know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
just beat Hypnosis. Like, you know how many battles it took me to get that battle?
That's
Like
crazy.
he went in and I arguably lost. You know what I mean? It's a debatable battle, but I ain't talked to nobody that said Spaz lost that battle, bro. So it's like it's hard to, you gotta throw Spaz's name in there, bro. Like he's doing his thing, man. Man, I just saw Sully at the last
Oh,
event. That boy,
fire.
I really think he is gonna be special, man. I don't want to jump out the window,
Yeah.
but he has the intangibles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I heard you say before, he don't even know he's fire yet.
That's crazy,
He
right?
don't even know he's fire yet. And once he realizes he's fire, it's gonna be over for a lot of motherfuckers. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because he's natural in there.
Yeah.
Sauce Sully, man, I think you guys got to watch out for him. He's out of Oregon. I don't know where is he. He's from Eastern Oregon, I
I think
think.
he's
But
and he from Ontario with Charlie.
yeah,
You know? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ontario, man, and they're just trying. They're just now getting their scene popping. So it's like for him to come to the ABL, that's the most hostile environment you can battle in Washington. You
Facts.
feel me? That's the most hostile environment. You're gonna feel it, man. If you if you ain't ready at an ABL event, you're gonna feel it once you start rapping. They're gonna let you feel it. And he was ready. And he came and he took that W. Clearly. 3-0 in my opinion. against King Curtis, who ain't no slouch. You
King
feel me?
Curtis is nice, bro. He has one of the best underrated pens in the
Oh yeah,
Northwest to
this
me.
pen is nuts. If he could learn how to deliver that shit right, it'd be dangerous because his pen is crazy.
That's a fact. With so MT, where does MT Money see himself in the battle rap game a year from today?
A year from today, I see myself. I you know, man, and I hate to say this because I got love from my local scene, and I'll always battle here. I feel like deep down, I know I can never get away from it, but the few little things I had cooking before coronavirus and the shit I got cooking now,
Yeah.
you know, I just see myself following Stewie and Jay's footsteps and letting the world know what the fuck we do up here, man, and doing it in my own way. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like you can compare me to Stewie RJ. You feel me?
You're completely different.
Our other legends up here like Hypnosis or Patron or you know what I mean? You can't compare me to these dudes. I don't rap like them. I bring something different to the table. And I just see myself picking up where they left off, man. You know what I mean? And just opening the eyes to the battle rap world to this Northwest shit, man. I really feel like I'm capable of doing that. I do, man. And I've made it a point to do that, and I'm not gonna stop till I do.
You already working. I see you working. It's one other person in the Northwest that works as hard as you do on your bars. I can't say his name right now, but definitely you be in the gym, bro. You
Yeah,
definitely be in the gym.
yeah. And that's what I appreciate is the motherfuckers that can like recognize that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these new guys, and I get it because I was a new guy and I did the same shit. I would write some shit. It's like, okay, that's what it is. No, man, if you ain't reworking these bars 3 to 5 times, it ain't it, bro. Yeah, and we can
Fact.
hear it. To an
Talk.
avid battle rap fucking fan or listener or whatever,
Talk to him.
you're gonna hear as soon as a motherfucker spits a bar, you can tell how much time they put into that bar.
That's
You
a
feel
fact.
me? And you can take you can take an overused idea or concept and make it your own. Just you got to re-edit and rework that shit 3 to 5 times and make it your own. And that's what a lot of new guys don't realize. It's like, bro, no, like, okay, yeah, that rhymed and it was a cool concept, but we've heard that 20 times. Like, you got to rework that shit, make it your own, man. And that's what it took me a long time to do that. Like, cause like I said, I didn't watch a lot of battle rap before I started battle rapping. So I was saying a lot of shit that already been said. You feel me? Like, and using just like cliche ass schemes. And I thought they were hating on me. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers were back then. It was it was harsh. Motherfuckers were telling me I was trash at the battle. I was getting booed on stage. Like you gotta rework them bars, man. You gotta make them yours. You gotta make sure you say it in a way that there's no way anyone else said it that way.
That's a fact, bro.
You got to, man. Otherwise, you're doing yourself an injustice, man. There's too many battle rappers out here for you to think that the first thing you think of and write down is going to be good enough. No, man. There's 100 other people who thought of that shit already.
Hey, for all you up and coming Northwest battle rappers specifically. Well, matter of fact, all you battle rappers in the game right now. You talking to arguably, well, not arguably, you talking to a vet, one of the top guys in the Northwest. He's giving y'all some free game right now. So I know everybody gonna watch this shit. So listen to what my guy is saying. You got to work on your shit. You got to be in the, hey, what Rick Ross say? She wasn't with me shooting in the gym. It wasn't about her, right? It wasn't about her being in the gym with him. It was about this motherfucker's in the gym working, period.
Facts.
Catch on to that, y'all. But with that being said, MT, I got to put you on the spot with this one.
All right, I'm ready.
So battle rap, Northwest battle rap, Mount Rushmore. You get 4 slots. Who you putting in them 4 slots?
4 slots. We're gonna go Stewie right away.
Thanks.
We're gonna go Jay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go Hypnosis.
Facts.
And then that 4th spot is the 4th spot is kind of iffy to me because I feel like when you're talking about Rushmore, you gotta represent each generation. You feel me? Like So like it's hard. Like originally, I remember somebody made a post about this, and I said that my top four, my four would be Stewie J, Hip, and Mike Phenom.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people, especially the new guys, they're like, yeah, man, that sounds wild. But like I said, for me, it's about generations. Like you can't just mention who's doing their thing now, but I don't know, man. Battle rap is kind of different. You feel me? And I just feel like Mike represented Washington in an era where there wasn't nobody else representing, and I still see the impact he made, whether it's on Twitter or Facebook. I see a lot of legends interacting with him like on a first name basis. Like they know this motherfucker. They've been at events with this motherfucker before this battle rap shit cracked off, before it got popular, before it was cool to support this shit, and that's got to mean something. You know what I mean? But if I didn't put Mike in there, I'd have to throw Patron in there.
Patron, he's slept
Patron.
on.
He doesn't. He's not very vocal. He's a very humble dude. So I feel like it's easy to overlook him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not a loud guy. He's not looking for attention and shit. But he was traveling before any of us, anybody.
Yeah.
Like Patron was going city to city and getting his respect at that. Like they loved him everywhere he went. You feel me? And that's a different ball game. When you're battling not and you're not on home court, man, it's just a different atmosphere and it's a different vibe and it's really gonna test you, man. And I've never even battled out of I battled in Oregon, but I've never even battled out of I don't even consider that really out of state. You feel me? But
yeah.
it's like I want that, bro. I want that pressure. You know what I mean? And Patron, man, he he was doing that before any of us.
Ooh.
Even if it wasn't on big leagues against big names and shit, like he was going down there holding us down. So it's hard, man. That Mount Rushmore shit it's tricky, But yeah, I'd say those five are, you could interchange Mike and Patron, but I feel like those other three you got to have them on there. Are you tripping?
I agree 100% with your list. I think that those top five, I want to say Immaculate, but
That's a given though. That's a given.
Yeah, he more so was like he didn't really rep the Northwest per se.
Right.
Say Northwest, he was more like West Coast in general, but
yeah,
as far as Northwest, that list that you got is amazing. And that's those five. Patron, where you at? I'm trying, everybody, we trying to see you again.
Hey, and I'll give an honorable mention to the last dude I just beat, young Nate. He was doing his thing for a bit. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, to me, a lot of people clown me when I say this, but I think, to me, Nate is one of the forefathers of this motherfucker to me.
Oh, he's got to be, bro. You got to understand, man. Yeah. He was just doing it a different way. Like, and he even said it in our battle. He's like, you said you were trying to follow my footsteps, not Jay's or Stewie's, some shit like that. And he's right, bro, because I felt like Nate came into this shit and he was just trying to kill everything, bro. He was trying to kill everything, and that's just what it was, bro. He was battling every other weekend. You feel me? And
that's a fact.
That's really how I was like, bro, fuck this, bro. I'm about to just start killing all these motherfuckers, and whatever happens, happens, bro. You know what I mean? So you can't not mention young Nate because he had this Northwest scene on his back for a minute, and I think the reason he doesn't get maybe the praise he should get or recognition he should get is because of a few things that are his fault. Don't get me wrong. He did do a few things that kind of, watered down his legacy and shit, in my opinion. But you can never question that boy's fucking killer ambition, man. He was out here smoking anything that moved, and he was doing it at a rapid pace. He was battling like twice a month.
He
was battling
level.
like twice a month, bro.
Yes.
Killing everything. So you got to recognize that, bro. I know it's been a while, but like I said, like a lot of these new guys, man, they're lost on the history of this Northwest shit. This shit is deep. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got to give young Nate his props, man.
Definitely.
Are you just lying?
So my next question is when will we see MT Money in the ring again?
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody saw Tone's announcement. Shout out, man. Listen,
Yeah.
you know, I got Diverse. Fuck, I don't even remember what date that is.
What you got? You got that? See, I didn't see the whole. I didn't see the whole live. What you got? Diverse? What?
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, I got actually just locked something in out of state yesterday, so I'm gonna be down south in a couple months. I don't know if I'm at liberty to really say too much about that. And then I got something else cooking too. You know, I thought it would have happened by now, but it's pretty, you know, it's a pretty big deal for myself in the Northwest. I mean, if you're in tune with what's going on, you probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm at liberty to really talk too much about that either, but
I have to say I know what you're talking about.
I'm not ready for that though. I'm ready for that.
I definitely like me. I know what you're talking about, but the people out there, it's gonna drop soon. It's gonna drop.
Yeah, very soon, man. But yeah, like I said, I just got the call yesterday, so I'm gonna be down south, you know, in a couple months to represent for us. Yeah, man. Right now, Diverse. He done got himself into a whole lot of shit, bro. He wasn't ready for all this. And shout out to Diverse. He has been doing this thing, but you know, that's the reason I took this battle, because I feel like this is what you need in order for this scene to grow, man. You know, he's either gonna have to level up or you know what I mean, or come to terms with reality. And I'm guessing it's probably gonna be the latter of the two, but I got big hopes for my man.
Hey, you gonna,
I'm about to fuck him up, bro.
Don't play with him.
Probably. Oh, I won't, bro.
Yeah.
I saw, you know, D-Fly is my native, bro. You think I'm letting that slide?
Yo, because he got
bro, we ain't letting that slide.
He definitely got D-Fly.
Hey, we are not letting that slide, bro. So we're gonna see. Now we gotta come see the chief. You know? Now we gotta come see the chief, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to function with you. Me and you look like we could go together, and you got some friends for the crew. Party priority, gotta be fucking with niggas who know what to do. This kush I got is hella smelly, let's go to the telly and see what they do. You doing and who you think that you playing with? I'm trying to fuck with you and my niggas want who you came with. You can be yourself with me, I don't be on that lame shit. You trying to turn up, well, guess what? We on the same shit, we should throw a party. Yeah, we should throw a party. It's a private party. Yeah, it's a private party. Let's go get it started. Here's my invitation if you want it. It's only us in here. If you got it, you can flaunt it. Don't be scared, little mama, get up on it. Ay. I gave her a key, cause she with the shit. Drinking the drink while I'm twisting the split. I roll it, I light it, we smoke it, we lit. I roll it, I light it, we smoke it, we lit. Whenever she take a sip, she lick her lips. We hanging her body banging like a crip. I'm trying to see just how crazy she can get. What the fuck you doing and who you think that you playing with? I'm trying to fuck with you and my niggas want who you came with. You can be yourself with me, I don't be on that lame shit. You trying to turn up, well guess what? We on the same shit.
In the distant future, we packing about to hit Bermuda. If I knew you had this sense of humor, shit, I probably would've hit you sooner. But what a lovely surprise, there ain't nothing to hide. You must be coming from God, I'm really loving your vibe. Yeah, gotta get you up in this ride. Since the magazine come like this, gotta subscribe. Was going out when you posted up a pic. Was looking good, so I sent a couple gifs. Started laughing, I knew you was legit. Now I'm on my Shakespeare, got me writing you some shit. Whoever in your life, tell your boy to get it right. Or else I got a poem to recite. I'm the blues in your left and the funk in your right. You can even call me brother to the night. Is it lust or it's love, y'all? Well shit, I'm taking the gloves off, cause I can't let you get away. I must be Darius Lovehawk. Yeah, now y'all know how I met her. I ain't never met her, but if I'ma get on, I got a sweater. If I'ma get on, I got a sweater. They ask, why you always got your guard up? Why you gotta put a wall up? And when shit get rough for you, got nobody you can call up. But I'm thinking we can make a match. I know you got some other strings attached. Your ex begging you to take them back. But truck the deuces, it's too late for that. We ain't going in reverse, so stay alert. You've been through it, I'm just trying to heal the hurt. So I'ma tell the public and yell it in my verse. This black woman is the mother of the earth. So first tell the brother in your life, say goodnight. Cause I got another poem to recite. Trying to scrap against fate, we gon' always lose the fight. I ain't saying that I'm crushing, but cause the lustrous love, y'all. Well shit, I'm taking the gloves off. Cause I can't let you get away.
Yeah, watch your words, boy, they permanent. Burning shit. Wonder where these little niggas learning it. City she returning it. Cop twins off of burner lit. Used to be the Fleetwood, no learner permit. Yeah, happens if the 36 macking on a dirty bitch. Got bad news and I'm serving it to a sad nigga. Never heard of her. Used to gorilla mash, now I'm conservative. And you niggas can feel the wrath when we on murder shit. Yeah, hey, violet out the mud, rolls out the concrete. Silent as the thug, raised on violence and the drugs. War within your circle while you fighting for the plug. Niggas switching up with an indictment on the rug. I put on different clothes, but I never change. I got my Pisces on the line, they got that better cane. And you niggas aim is bad, you need a better game. Scoring close to even, and we leaving when the weather change.
Hey, Bando, I'm fly with no jetpack. Hey, gamble with your life, ain't no bet backs. Hey, if I fall off, I'm on a setback. If you fall off, dog, it's all bad. Hey, if you ain't talking money, bitch, you talk too much. Yeah, this war chief shit, tomahawking for the plug. Rolls out the concrete, got it out the mud. Bitches TLC, you niggas is some scrubs. Hey, I'm hanging out the passenger side on my homeboy's ride, tryna pop me a OPP. Playing with a league of extraordinary gentlemen. Wish a nigga would, I chop down your whole lineage. In the joint you crash dummies, boy, and some guinea pigs. Word chiefs, nigga, we the natives here. See? You probably was the lookout when you hit your lick, you old corny ass nigga.
Hey, Sauce, Bando, and Stewie doing missions with the bird like Banjo Kazooie, trying to scandal a groupie. Nigga pulled up in a Chevy wearing Adidas, bitch, acting like I'm in a Lambo with Gucci. She hand me the Lucci, I bring it to her knees, then I'm tripping overseas in Japan with a Suki. Truly, my everyday life could be a movie. Goofy, I'm way above the law, nigga sue me. Thule, make you face the east like a Sunni. Now your brain got 5 on it like the Loonies. Goonies, we addressing shit for the blue cheese. Hit the lot, new keys, pulling off new speeds. War chiefs, we the motherfucking Taliban.
War chiefs, big trapping in the promised land.
War chiefs, we strike first, check the battle cam. War chiefs, busting your door like a battle ram.
I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna start doing this every fucking Tuesday. I don't know, every fucking Tuesday. Every fucking Tuesday. I don't every fuck.
Yeah. Roll the dice and get your head cracked. I meant that. Baptize a nigga with these head taps. I was ripping up them Fed tracks, but steady bringing bread back. I got some killers where the feds at. Yeah, I'm a dog, bitch, a purebred. Did some dirt and put that on the flag like a Moorhead. We ain't playing games, but we winning what the score said. Wear a nigga out like some pro kids. He died with his eyes like a dope head. I ride you a moped. You on thin ice, I'm finna slide like a snow sled.
The opinions expressed on this show does not reflect the ones of the Get Your Bars Up media platform. Therefore, stay at your moist ass feelings and get your bars up, you bitch. In the words of Capology Facts Holders LTV, that is.
What up, world? It's your guy BA for Real 100. Welcome to Get Your Bars Up media. I can't even talk. I can't even talk right now. Sorry. I'm tired of shit. But the show must go on, though. and Northwest Takeover. We are here for another mother effing Tuesday. Another mother effing Tuesday. Sorry that we missed y'all last week, but we are back. And we actually got a special guest in the building too that I gotta pull up in just a sec. And I can't wait. I'm excited about this. But before I get to it, I got my brethren, Shoe Guard. Morgan, what's happening? This nigga Morgan got up here. This is he's sabotaging me. Morgan, why you sabotaging me? Get your ass down, boy. I guess I'm dolo today, man. The squad should be pulling up soon, but y'all know how I go. Everybody got lives and everybody got jobs, and it's a Tuesday night. But shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter who's tuned in tonight. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, and appreciate all y'all that's watching this later on. You feel me? Because it's gonna be pre-recorded as well. But yeah, man, I was chilling one day, and this was like last week. Week and a half ago, something like that. And I'm in the mix, and one of my guys hit me and was like, "Yo." Shout out to Bad News. Shout out to Bad News. He hit me. He was like, yo, did you see the viral moment that just happened? I'm like, what viral moment you talking about? I catch everything, but I didn't catch this one. This was spectacular. This is one of the best schemes I've probably ever seen in all of battle rap. And I've been in this culture, as y'all know, for over a decade. And when I seen a little brief clip of it. And the clip was about 20 seconds. So I'm like, yo, I have to go look for a longer length of this particular clip. And then I actually seen the whole scheme. And once I seen the whole scheme, I had to do a reaction to it. And y'all know it take me a lot. Battle rap don't be exciting me like that no more, y'all. It don't be exciting me like that no more. But after I seen this, I was like, yo, juices started flowing. I'm like, yo. Hip-hop is still alive. Hip-hop is still alive. But without further ado, I have to mention this gentleman's name. He goes by the name of Jack. And it's not J-A-C-K. It's J-A-K. But y'all gonna see. Jack, what's happening?
What up, man?
Hey, man. Well, hey, welcome to Northwest Takeover, bro.
Glad to be here, man. This is dope.
Hey, man. It's an honor to actually have you. My other brethren are not up here at the moment, but they might be pulling up like slowly because people work and all of that. But I appreciate you rocking, man. Bro,
let's go.
Before we get into it, because I'm excited. This interview got me excited. It really does.
That's fine.
Before we get into it, how is everything going with you since this phenomenon?
That's a good way to put phenomenon. It's been going good, man. Nothing is like crazy change, just little things here and there. Trying to build momentum. I got my battle coming up that hasn't been announced yet, so I'm like in the works of making certain things happen, and just trying to make something capitalize off of all this stuff that's happened since it's happened.
Definitely, man. And what I wanted to do before we even get into this whole segment, man, I wanted to let everybody see this powerful, like I said, phenomenon.
Let's go.
So without further ado, this is the shit that had me going super crazy, y'all, that had me out of my mind. I had to play this probably literally 10 to 15 times just to like fathom and grasp it. But hopefully y'all get it on the first watch, or y'all can rewind it. But
let's run them views up. It's cool. Watch this many times as you need, man.
This is my guy Jack versus Fate. Y'all go see what I'm talking about. Let's get it.
But your name's Fate, right? Well, it feels as though everything fails at times expectedly. Do that. Friends are turning enemies, so I forget about the empathy. Fuck around till eventually you find out about that energy. Spoiled at your peak, failing at the epitome. And Fate thinks this destiny, I'm the future altering time entity. Go! Forward advancement takes experience.
Let's go, Jack. Keep going.
For any trial and error, I am finding answers by testing experiments. I am fighting against their expectations. So I factored all the equations to find a truthful explanation. You are fodder applied towards entertainment, feelings, actions, thoughts, expressions, getting wasted. It's how fate will be found at the edge, soul finally ascending towards elevation. You thought that was something? Man, quit fronting. I just broke down your name to show fate stands for nothing.
Let's go. Man, I've seen that clip now probably at least 100 times, maybe even more, and it don't get old. It don't get old, bro. It's just it's good. It's good for me. That's how I know it, because you know how like rappers will be like, or battle rappers specifically, they'll be like, "Oh, I ran my shit so many times, I never want to think about it again." And I'm not mad at this,
bro. This is the type of work that is going to last in battle rap forever. And it's so many fans who are not even fans of battle rap. They're just fans of pure hip hop that I know specifically in pretty decent spots as far as the culture is on the hip hop side. And they're like, who the hell is Jack? And they're like, we got to go find battles. So you got tons of people that are not even in the culture looking for you and looking for your work.
And I got like at least 35 battles now, so there's a lot of work to be seen. That's like a whole story in it,
bro. But here this is a segment that I call Talk Yo Ish. It's pretty much, since it's gonna be a one-on-one interview, pretty much. Bro, I want to take it back to your beginning though, like coming in. I don't know if you grew up a hip hop head or not, but coming into the game of hip hop, what made you decide to say, "Yo, I think I want to do this. I want to battle and be the best at it."
That's that. I never wanted to be the best at anything. That's never I just like to do things. It's weirdly enough, being in this sport, I don't have I'm not a competitive guy in my actual life. Like I kind of just go with the flow, and I take things as they come, and I take what I got and all that stuff. But I used to go to my brother's battles a lot in the beginning because he started before me. And after enough times, I was like, I got to do this at least once. And, I shout out to CRS and From the Gate and Casual Conflicts. They all came together. They had this card at the very beginning of my career, and back when I started, where it was just a tryout battle. I was like, let's do this. Let's give it a go, because what's the worst that happens? I go up there, I fuck around, and I don't do good, and cool. I can keep going on with my life. By that point, I'd been writing for at least 10 years. So, I figured I had something I could do. And I made music beforehand. So I kind of understood the way, the dynamics of how to do, how to rap and how to do music, all that stuff. So I figured it'd translate. And, my first battle went off really, really crazy, and nothing really came of it. But I was like, I don't know, I just kind of fell in love with the sport. I was like, I need to keep doing this.
Definitely. So you said, how long have you been battling?
6 years, six and a half years.
6.5 years. Were you on KOTD, correct?
No, I've never been on KOTD.
What was the it was the Riot.
The Riot, yeah, Riot. For sure.
And this was, I want to say this was like 2 years ago, a year, maybe is a year ago, 2 years ago. I seen this is the first time that I ever saw you battle rap. And I'm trying to figure out what the name of that Riot card was. But I seen you on there. You actually did pretty well, and you had some jokes in there. Yeah, you had a few jokes in that battle as well, as I can remember. And,
yeah.
And as far as your journey from that beginning, like 35 battles in, right? Correct. With 35 battles in, at this part of your career, with this phenomenon actually happening with this with this moment, which I'm sure the battle was actually fired too, but with this particular moment, like How do you feel any elevation from where you first started to now, as far as popularity and self in internal field, should I say?
Yeah, yeah. I would say like this whole year because the Fate battle happened back in March, and it
Yeah.
was out for a cool 4 or 5 months before anything popped off like this. And I had battled Billy Boondocks last year at the end of the year. I
Yeah.
battled in the Magnitude tournament, so Psychedelic, XP. Those are some opponents that people are known within the Western division, and
Psycho is crazy. Psycho.
yeah. Go watch
Yeah,
that battle, man. That's a train wreck of a battle, bro. Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. It still makes me mad, bro. It still makes me mad. So I've been doing that this year, and then I just had my battle with Kamikaze, main event on Westworld for the Earn Your Keep card last almost 2 months ago now. So it's I've been just kind of doing work here and there throughout the year, and now that this happened, and this battle happened, 5 months ago, I felt like I had elevated back then. But the opportunities, I'm taking them as they come. XP is a good opponent. It's for $10,000 in a tournament, so that feels like that's a good look. That feels like it's pushing forward my brand, and it's making me look like I'm doing this more than just for the fun of it. And then same thing with the main event, and so far and so forward, sort of thing.
So I know. So in the Magnitude tournament, you're still in that tournament.
No, I'm not. I got eliminated by XP.
XP. Okay, so you got eliminated by XP. Yeah.
Great battle though when it drops, for sure.
I know that. I had one of my guys. Shout out to my brethren, Bumpy Bars, was actually in it, and he just. I actually caught his battle. I believe that was Westworld, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was.
Yes,
Westworld.
sir. Yeah, it was on the Westworld card when Nitty battled Grizz.
Definitely. So when going into this battle specifically with Fate, what was in your mind process for going with the FATE format? Because that's not normal. That's not normal by any means. Like what was your thought process when you were pinning it, if you even remember? Because that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, I there's like a lot of different sections, not even just from that battle, from a lot of battles where I remember where I was, why I wanted to write it. And this one specifically, I was watching him versus Bobby Rex, and Bobby Rex did something similar too. And he had an FATE breakdown, and I thought, yo, I have to do this, but I have to do it in my own way. I have to do it better, because if I don't, then it's going to look like I just stole something, And so I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay, he didn't do this. And what he didn't do is he didn't have like a thing to stitch it up, He just kind of did the thing. And acronyms, for all intents and purposes, acronyms aren't a new thing in battle rap. Some people do them more. Some people only try them once. I'd never done an acronym before. So I thought that too adds into, all right, well, I've never done something like this before. And it sucks that somebody else did it. But if I'm going to at least emulate that, I'm going to do it better, and I'm going to do it in my own way. And I feel like that's when I did it, and it took a lot of time. It's not like I just came up with everything, and I was very specific to try to make sure I didn't copy any of the same words or phrases or patterns that Bobby Rex did either, to just make sure that it was my own, And when I did it, I thought, okay, because I even shout him out in the battle after, or in the round right afterward, just to kind of say, like, shout out Bobby Rex. I got mad respect, but like seeing him break down your name, I just had to flex. So like it was a whole thing. It's my own way, man. I'm trying to show the whole thing with battling Fate is I'm a better writer, or at least I'm as good a writer, And so doing something like that, I feel like was in my wheelhouse. I'd never done it before, and so I committed to it.
Writing that as you're writing it, and it's all coming together, and you just finish it up. You just finished pinning that. You pinning that particular part up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like that was going to hit in the room?
Not at all. Like I didn't think not like that. Not like that, But that's why there's certain shit. You're right. Like you're like, okay, at least if it makes sense, people on the camera will catch it,
Yeah.
And it started going off in the room, and I was like, oh, okay, this is happening, cool. And then like I have that bar at the end where it's just like the broke down your name to show Fate stands for nothing, because that was the other thing I tied it to, was that I was asking around. I was like, what does Fate stand for? I didn't know. Nobody knew. And it turned out that I don't think it does stand for anything. So it worked out perfect. In my I was like, yes, this is. Then once that punch hits, I'm like, yeah, okay, that was the right move to do this.
Yeah. I'm looking at how they wouldn't even like it was hard for you to even rap it because everybody was catching it. You know those slight delays when you rap and you get
Yeah.
to the next bar, and everybody's like, "Oh!" And you see, I like whoever the cameraman was. Salute to the cameraman. That
Shout out
was
Dago, man. Let's go.
them pan outs and them cuts to how the crowd is looking and while you're
Oh
still
yeah, yeah.
rapping. Incredible.
Oh yeah. Shout out Levi. Levi's the videographer that does the clips for me. He's got a cool little way of he knows how to catch little moments of everything, bro.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Levi. Levi. Yo, you just put your man on. You just put your man on in a big way. 100%.
Facts.
100%.
Facts.
So as far as in this battle rap culture, I want to take it right back to the beginning as well. And I like to ask battlers this as well. Do you going into battles, do you get nervous? Do you get butterflies, or do you just go in there just like, okay, I'm just gonna go in there and do my thing and leave?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I get nervous. Like, I wouldn't say nervous like I can't do this, but more, it's like, showtime nerves. All right, I'm really about to do this. Like, I gotta kind of psych myself up or hype myself up a little bit, not psych myself out. And like, dude, if before events, you'll see me, man. If I ever make it up to the Northwest, or when I finally do,
Sure,
like, you'll see it, man. I'm just a chain smoking, like pacing motherfucker, bro, until that battle's over. Like. I go through a whole pack sometimes, man. It's bad.
Hey, man, I salute to all the battlers. It's something that like I used to battle way back in the day, but I battled on beats, old school. Battled on
that's
beats.
fire.
And beats could carry me, because it's easy to. But when you like acapella, and you have to crowd control, you can't focus on whatever they saying. You got your opponent over here playing whatever type of wicked defense and all of this. And
yeah, people don't realize the elements. Like, that's one thing I've been noticing in the comments of this clip is people are calling it corny. They don't like this whole like, oh, it's too scripted. It feels like a skit. Oh, slam poetry, this and that. And I get it, but like, I challenge anybody to step in there and do it because there's a lot of elements that you don't take into consideration going into there, and you just think you're going to be able to rap, and people are there to respect it. Maybe when you're on a beat, and you're doing your songs, and as long as you're doing your thing, people are going to rock with it. There's more positivity in it. With battle rap, you have to earn that positivity or that that positive feedback or whatever. Like and there's a lot of elements working against you, like you said, the crowd, your opponent, and whatever defense they decide to go with. Like. Yeah, they're just sitting there staring at you, man, and like that's right in front of you, bro. That's the shit that gets to me, man. That's actually crazy. I had this conversation with my girl this morning, and I was saying like, I get pre nervous in a way. You start thinking about you being right there in the ring, whoever you think is gonna be the host and judging and or whatever, right there in the middle, and then you have your opponent, and then you look up and around and you see the crowd and you think, oh man, that just makes my armpits kind of itch, and like I get all like hot and bothered, like Jesus Christ, that's the type of shit that I get nervous for when I think about it too much, or like when I put my mind to it. But other than that, no, I do really walk in there and do my thing. Like I
definitely,
that's all I can do at that point.
Yeah. I've only seen you battle twice, and like I said, both times I was impressed both times, especially. This battle versus Fate. Fate wasn't granted it did happen back in March. But Fate is no slouch. He has a great pen and he can rap as well. And I don't know why some of those comments were talking about corny, all that. I don't get it because what I saw, and I've been analyzing battle rap for a decade now, over a decade actually. And looking at it, it looked like it was master wizardry. It was next level. Like if I were to sit and try to write something like that, I might mess around and catch a headache. Like that's how deep that for real to me. I'm just saying for me writing it is super crazy. And who is this? I don't know who this is. Tell my homie Clay. He's back. Hold up. I gotta bring my other co-host in. Morgan, you there?
What's good?
What up, man?
Yeah,
what's good?
Morgan,
Did you try to bring me in earlier or something?
I brought you in on time. I brought you in
You
on
know,
time.
'cause I was in the kitchen and the table fell on my leg. I came in like,
oh, good. It's all good. Right now,
man,
we have Jack up here, man. You
is
seen
this
that viral
the dude
moment?
that did that Nate or the Fate thing, the FATE?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Salute.
I don't
What
think
up,
I've
man?
ever seen anything like that before.
That's
it wasn't
fire.
just like 3 or 4 of them that were just like, oh, okay, that's fire. There was like 20 and they were all fire.
It's all sentence. It's one long sentence, bro. I swear to God, if you read it, man, it's just a long ass sentence.
And then I just heard you say people said that shit. They thought it was corny. Like how? I bet you they couldn't do it.
That's I challenge anybody to really try that. And some people are doing it in the comments in their own way, but you got to say something with it. And I don't think people will really, people just want to be a part of it and say what they got to say. So I don't take to it too much. But it is funny.
I could. That shit was fire. Like I'm lost for words how fire that shit was.
Yeah, right.
So
appreciate that, man. Salute.
So Jack, we have our own group chat, our own Northwest Takeover group chat, and I posted it, and everybody in the chat is like, "What the hell is this? What the hell is this?" And they're going back and forth. Like everybody is constantly the whole thread. For a good 30 minutes to an hour down, it's like certain bars fire. And everything that you were saying. That's how incredible. I don't think you really fathom right now because you're in it how incredible this was, bro.
I hear it. I hear it. I think about it. Like I get excited when I talk about it. Like when I tell my father about it, because he. So like I guess the way that you would say I don't get it, maybe I don't because I'm in it. He definitely doesn't. So when I'm explaining to him, I get excited. Like, bro, you don't realize like people are talking about it in this way. They're sharing it with this way. I got Shaq DMing me. I got Jason Momoa adding me. I got like Izzy Adesanya on the thing. Like I got Daylight and Disaster doing this and that. And it's like, oh man, those are the big things. But then you start to bring it down to even the small things, and people will be like, yo, my coworker sent me this because I know I'm into battle rap, or like my sister sent this to me because she knows I battle rap or something. I'm like, that's crazy, man. So even this is something where I'm being debated in group chats, bro. Like that's what that's crazy, man.
You said your dad didn't get it, or
no? He's just. I mean, he goes to my battles and stuff. He likes to support me however he can, but he's not like into the battle world. He just watches me. That's really it.
Right.
So
cool, Sonya.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
That's tight though. Like most people are scared to bring their mother or father, let alone any family member, to a battle. So I definitely salute that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, shout out Papa Jack, man. He's a character for sure, man.
Shout out to Papa Jack.
Papa Jack.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. So you were mentioning, like, if you can mention, because you mentioned a few names. What type of celebrities that reached out to you specifically in regards to this?
I heard Jason Momoa. Was I?
Yeah, no, you are not tripping, man. Yeah,
I was like, what?
Yeah, that has not set in yet, honestly. So a lot of people were tagging me, or not tagging him in the comments, but like saying I look like him or like his little brother or something like that. Yeah. And I thought that was fun, and then eventually he just added me one day. So I messaged him, just like, yeah, just random shit. Like I woke up and I was like, oh damn. And I messaged him, and he messaged me back, and it was just like a really short conversation, but he's just like, basically, I'll be your body double for whatever you need, man. I got you.
But that's even crazy though. Like he could have just not responded, but he responded.
Exactly, bro. And amidst it's amidst all his busy guy schedule that he's got, his celebrity status that he has, like. Right. That's a cool thing. That's a cool ass thing.
And not to mention, he's probably getting thousands of DMs from women and like people in general,
products and everything,
like,
bro.
Yeah, and like
we talk about Aquaman. We talk about Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yeah,
talking about the light skinned Samoan.
Yeah. It's full. Yeah,
that's cool.
That was the coolest. That was one of the coolest ones. The Shaq one for sure is fun. He just said, "Damn son, you nice," and he just left it at that.
Shaq responded to you or said something to you too?
Yeah, he didn't add me, but he just messaged me, which I thought was cool. And then my favorite one for sure was Pete Rock put me on his page.
Pete Rock, what the legend?
Yes.
That's how you know that shit was fire, because they're all about that wordplay and that kind of shit like that.
It goes beyond.
That. So you know that's fire.
Facts. It goes beyond what, like, I've been saying that a lot. Like, I broke the barrier beyond battle rap to where now it's in the general consciousness of people.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
that's
Right.
the culture beyond battle rap, which it's not like I'm not saying like buy battle rap, but I'm just like, that's where I know this has done something bigger for sure.
I think you just said something that was huge, and I think a lot of battle rappers should be thinking in a similar way. The consciousness, right? Because we all know battle rap is a small bubble, but it's a powerful small bubble that has riffles that can definitely reach out to many different aspects, places around the world, many different people, and a lot of battlers these days. Hold up, I got Rome that popped up. Rome, welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Salute. That's my other co-host, Rome 206. But what I was saying was, once that when you reach it out, when you're reaching that out to other people, other battlers don't think that. They just think, I want to get it, I want to get this bag, handle my business, and go home. But to actually try to create something special that's unforgettable and that can actually last and not spoil through time like milk to me, that's incredible, bro. That's good to you, 100%.
Me and Levi did an interview like a week and a half before this viral thing happened, and in it I talked about, if you haven't seen it, I suggest watching it. It's awesome. It's a cool little look into what it is like to be a battler. It's called Behind the Pen.
Was that the face to face? That's on your page. Yeah, I checked that out. I checked that out earlier. Well, I didn't check out the whole thing, but I just checked out your IG.
Yeah, and then that's why we're putting clips up to get people to kind of go watch it, because there's a lot of cool talking points in it. But in it, I do discuss wanting to be to make an impact, to like leave something behind where it's not, I just didn't do this just to do it, So that's to hear that, somebody like to see somebody like Pete Rock do that, like that's beyond me. That's the impact. That's beyond me.
That's a whole nother coast, but not just that. That's a whole nother generation. You mean that you in current time, your bars reached back two generations ago.
Facts.
People don't do that. They don't do that.
I'm basically a time traveler, bro.
The facts though, like it sounds. See the world. I know y'all that's watching this don't think like that, but he got some validity to what he's saying right now. Like really, really, metaphorically speaking, if you want to take it that way. But you did time travel though. You went
it's the dopest shit, man. It's I don't know. It's surreal too, because when I was learning how to rap back when I didn't grow up a hip hop head necessarily. I grew up around it. I heard it on the radio. I liked songs, but I was more into rock at the time, and I was into bands or band music. So like orchestras and whatnot. Yeah, so that was like more of my shtick growing up, and then eventually, like I don't know, just started listening to hip hop more. It just became a thing for me. And Pete Rock and Jay Dilla were two of the like I had their beat tapes downloaded on an iPod, and I would listen to that shit in my car, and I would just learn how to write raps like 18, 19, and then now to see that is like full circle, but to say keep going,
Facts. So if I am if I'm just now seeing Jack, I'm seeing the fate battle, I'm seeing the whole I'm seeing the moment that I'm going to the fate battle, and I'm seeing it in its entirety, and I'm becoming a fan. If I wanted to, if I were to ask you, what other battle of you would you recommend for me to see from there?
There's a lot, man. Like, I don't know. I've always been proud of my work. So there's a lot of battles I would suggest. First ones that are coming to mind, the Kamikaze one, because it just came out. Me versus Drix. Me versus True Tones. Me versus Drix was crazy, man. And shout out Drix, man. That's my brother for real. We're kinfolk by spirit, man, for real.
Demon time.
Very much so, man. Honorary demon here. Let's go.
Yeah.
I remember when I was first starting out, within the first 2 years, I would say, maybe a year, he battled Mike Ill down here on West Coast Elites, and I showed up to the event just to support because society and I'm there to watch my brothers battle and stuff. And
Yeah.
he came up to me specifically and he goes, "Yo, Jack, I'm a fan. Like, just so you know." And like, I never met him, never seen him before in my life, or like nothing. I seen his name maybe online, but him walking up and saying that shit and then be like, "Yo, we're gonna battle one day," and then we battle, and then the battle is go watch that battle. That's one of those ones for sure.
I think I lied. I think I lied, y'all. My fault. Don't misquote me, y'all. But I did see the Drix battle. That's another battle. Through time, I've seen you through time, but it's only been like the last 3 years, like the last 3 years of your work, and it's been like little spots here.
Yeah.
But I'm
Madman Leak is another one too. Me versus Madman Leak is one of the ones to go see as well. That's the one that kickstarted this whole little thing I think I'm on right now.
Rome 206. Welcome in, brethren.
Hey, what's good with you, BA? What's good, Morgan? You know what I'm saying? Shoe God. Hey, salute Jack, man. That fate breakdown, bro. That's probably the hottest shit this in all of battle rap, like the last 3 weeks, man. That shit was fire, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It
still is.
The Jack.
Yeah, that's fire, man.
I think Jack is on us. Jack, you still there? Jack, I think Jack froze on us. Yeah, he froze on us. Jack, come back, man. Come back up. I'm sure Rome got some for you. I'm sure Rome got some questions for you.
Well,
he froze. He froze on us.
Yeah, he probably come back,
Yeah.
I was giving him his props. I was all like, yeah, man, that fate breakdown was fire, and it was all like silent. I was like, hey, man, you ain't gonna say thank you? He definitely froze. I could tell.
Yeah. I want to do this though. I want to play this clip. Again. Just so the people who just who are just now falling in can actually see what we're talking about and specifically see this moment.
But your name's Fate, right? Well, it feels as though everything fails at times expectedly. Do that. Friends are turning enemies, so I forget about the empathy. Fuck around till eventually you find out about that energy. Spoiled at your peak, failing at the epitome. And fate thinks this destiny, I'm the future altering time entity. Go! Forward advancement takes experience.
Let's go, Jack!
Keep going! So for any trial and error, I am finding answers by testing experiments. I am fighting against their expectations. So I factored all the equations to find a truthful explanation. You are fodder applied towards entertainment, feelings, actions, thoughts, expressions. Getting wasted is how fate will be found at the edge. Soul finally ascending towards elevation. You thought that was something? Man, quit fronting. I just broke down your name to show fate stands for nothing.
You see, that never gets old. Never gets old. That totally never gets old. I felt like I was watching it for the first time again. I'm like, man.
It kills, man. My bad. My phone overheated. My bad.
You good. Yeah, man, that shit was fire, bro. That fate breakdown, man. That was the hottest shit and battle rap the last month, man. That's and I know that clip went viral too.
Mm-hmm.
Right, not just on Facebook and
it went. So it went viral on TikTok first. Me and Levi posted that one like about a month ago, actually, to this day, and we posted it. We had another clip too. We posted the day before, did like 100 likes in the night. So we were like, "Oh, fire, cool! Let's put up the next one." And we put up the next one. And then I woke up on I would be waking up tomorrow on Wednesday, and I found out that it was going viral on TikTok. Somebody took the video from Instagram, put it on their TikTok, and was running up numbers. Yeah. And when I saw it, it was at like maybe 300,000, something like that. 350. And then over Wednesday night to Thursday morning, I watched it grow and it hit 1 million. And then Thursday morning, it got deleted. Like, I guess the profile got deleted or whatever. But yeah,
I have a battle rap profile on TikTok that's doing pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can put it on there and see what happens.
Yeah, do it. I mean, I gotta figure out how to get it on mine too, just so it's there as the original, But for sure, like anybody, because it's now gone up on TikTok in multiple different ways, Facebook different ways, to where like it's accrued more than probably 7 million views at this point, just adding up everything. Because then after it got deleted on TikTok the first time, I think people were looking for it because over the next couple of days we started seeing it go from 33,000 likes to 100,000 likes to wherever it's at now, and then the views just kept going up and it was like crazy to where now we're here.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. Salute, man.
Where can I actually find just that specific clip?
It would be on my Instagram, JAQ_.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that got over didn't that get over 100,000 reactions
on Instagram?
Yeah, IG.
Yeah, it's at 5.8 million right now.
Yeah, so it was a couple 100,000 actually as far as the reactions. Yeah, yeah.
JAQ _.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was checking out. I checked it out due to, like I said, Bad News Brown TV. Shout out to Bad News Brown TV. That's my guy. He sent it. He sent it to me, and he was just like, "Man, you gotta watch this clip." And I'm like, when I get time, I will definitely watch it. It's events happening over here. I gotta be here. I gotta do all of this stuff. And then when I actually sat down and watched it, I was glued to it, and I was like, "Damn!"
Fire. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of beyond me. Like, when I wrote it, clearly I didn't think this was gonna happen, but I did write it hoping that it would at least land. But I knew that it wouldn't probably do what something else. Like, I had other things in that battle that I had more faith in getting more reaction, and it did. But that one got its just due in a way where I thought, okay, because even after the battle, we all walked away thinking, okay, that was something classic. Me and Fate both did something, and
that battle was amazing.
It's a great back and forth. If you haven't seen it, go see it, because it's for everybody in the comments saying that Fate needed to fight back. He fought back. No question.
Yeah, I seen that shared everywhere too. Like, was there a certain individual that you was kind of excited that they shared that clip of you? Like as far as
Oh yeah, that Pete Rock cosign is one of the craziest ones for me. Yeah, that one's the one for
that's
me.
big.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, is that you?
No, that's not me. That's Morgan.
Morgan be cutting up. Morgan be cutting up.
I muted it. I was trying to screen record his shit so I can put it on my TikTok.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah, do that. Put them on, man. Spread the word. It's billions of people, and I'm sure out of 7 billion people, we can get at least 1 billion. You can get at least 1 billion. That's what I'm saying. You can get at least 1 billion.
are you?
I'll talk your ish, bro.
Hey, Jack. Are you out of California or New Mexico?
I'm in SoCal. I stay in San Bernardino.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Oh, so you stay in San Bernardino, IE?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, man. I'm from Pomona out there. I used to stay out in Pomona and Ontario.
P-town. Let's go. P-Town in the building. Let's go.
When I was young, Chino, Ontario, Montclair. But yeah, that's dope, man. So, did you? You're familiar with the Northwest, because I always see your profile in our group, like commenting and liking battles. If you was to battle somebody from the Northwest, who's on your radar?
I mean, shit. Aim high, thinking Jay the Nightwing, MT Money. Shit, I mean, I just want to shout him out real quick, but J Flow, man, I met him earlier at the first magnitude, so he was cool guy, man, cool guy for sure. But I don't know, man, I stay tapped in. It really, for me, it's got to make sense. Like you guys have, if you've seen any of my battles now, or if even seeing the fake clip gives you an understanding of what I do. I'm a writer, so I gotta like go up against people that have a pen and like that. We're gonna really talk. You know, we gotta sell a fight here.
Yes, sir.
So, but yeah, there's definitely people I watch out for up there.
Oh, nice.
So, Jack, Rome 206 is actually the owner of Skytier Northwest, which is the biggest league here in the Northwest. Who sets out he sets up a lot of big battles, individuals to come up and battle people like Jay the Nightwing and others as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We definitely got to get you out here soon, bro.
I was gonna say, it sounds like we got to have a conversation off the screen for sure.
Yeah.
I'll send you the line, man. I'll send you the math, and we'll talk it out for sure. Because that's, I mean, I've talked to enough people up there. I mean, shout out Kelly too. She's reached out to me enough times.
Shout out Kelly.
Yeah, so like it's been a thing in the works for years. Of just it's got to make sense. It's got, and at this point, you know, I'm not trying to be any sort of way, but for me to be at my best, I got to get there comfortably. So it's things like that, you know. We talk about, but you know, the battle for me, utmost, the battle just has to make sense because it, especially now with the audience I got, it's got to be, people are going to want to watch this, and they're going to want to watch somebody who I think is going to be a worthy opponent, that it's going to make a great clash. And you know, like I said earlier, man, I don't go into every battle thinking I got to win, because I'll win in my own way. You know, if I'm battling a legend, or if I'm battling somebody even like Jay the Nightwing, man, like that's, for me, that's like I'm winning. I'm winning either way, man. So you do what you got to do, and we're gonna make this a great battle.
Hey.
Yeah, I feel you on that because a lot of people that, you know, saw you for the first time from that fake clip, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be searching for your next up and coming battles, you know what I'm saying. So I feel where you're coming from there, and yeah, that's dope, man.
Making it make sense. That's all it ever is.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, yeah. Well, I even though I do not own a league, will definitely be in the Northwest soon.
Yes.
Trust me, I know you will be. With that being said, bro, 35 battles in.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a lot.
I know he's been in the game for a minute. What was your who you think was your toughest opponent out of the 35?
I'm gonna look up my verse tracker real quick, just because I don't remember. I can't think of every name off the top of my head, but Fate for sure, just because of how I had to be for that one. It's different, man. Like everyone has its challenges, you know. Like just going off of the past couple of ones, me versus Billy Boondocks. You know, that's a big name to battle, and I have to do this the right way, and I had to balance out the right topics and say the right things. You know, so that's a tough challenge for me. Me versus Soto. I battled Soto a couple years ago. Great battle to watch too. And you know, that one had its own challenges, but I still had to, I know what he does in the ring, so I have to write against that so that I, come out on top. Shout out Red Bangs, man. Battling Red Bangs was a crazy battle that
you got a Red Bangs? You battle?
I've been around, bro. I'm telling you, man. I've really been here.
What's your home league? Where'd you start at? Like
CRS, cut it, roll it, smoke it. Shout out CRS, shout out Miss Sherry, shout out Bad News for sure. Yeah, so I started out as a tryout battle, and it was like CRS from the gate. They were San Diego leagues that were kind of coming together, doing a thing, and they went up against Casual Conflicts, and it was like a roster versus roster thing. And after that, I went with CRS, and kind of the rest is history.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And is that the battle league that Bad News run, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, he runs that with Miss Sherry, and they do the whole thing out of San Diego. It's a grassroots league for sure, man. But after this, we've moved up at least a little bit of a level, I think. I don't know what you would call it.
You put the league on your back. You put the league on your back.
I can't say that necessarily, but I definitely gave him an extra leg to stand on now for sure.
Oh yeah, facts, man. Hey, He's talking facts, man. It's like,
And I'm
hey,
cool with that, man.
y'all done got a few more subscribers because of this.
Honestly, man. Well, and I only say that too because like like Bad News really like stuck his neck out for me for this fate battle. Like especially like I said, the Madman League battle kicked it off, and he had a vision with that battle. He thought it was going to work out, and at the time when he offered me the battle, I thought, okay, yeah, because Leak is free game, and he's doing this whole thing with his movement, and it's like cool. I'm going to clash with somebody that cares about something, and that battle's amazing. And then it was set up to be Benny Loke, and then it ends up being Billy Boondock. So now it's like, all right, here, let's test your metal against an actual name of stature. And I do my thing in that battle. It's a good battle. It's not choppy or nothing. It's just not what I would consider my best performance. And then he says, all right, here's the fate battle. This is what you've been asking for. Like, we'll do this then. So to have like that kind of backing and like to know that they support me in whatever I feel like I gotta do, then they're gonna gotta shout them out, man.
Yes, sir. So with 35 battles, what year did you started battling? Rap battling. What year was your first rap battle?
Was it Memorial Day 2017? So like May 28th or something. Yeah, so a while ago.
Yeah, I mean, 35 battles in 6 years. Dang, you must have been in some tournaments or something, huh?
I just won, man. I fucking lost. They need to show the footage, man. I did not lose, but shout out XP too. No, man. I feel like I take consistently anywhere between 4 to 6 battles, 7 battles. I think the most I took was 7 battles in a year. So,
okay.
Yeah, nice. It's just every year they're stacking up. I have some that aren't even released yet either. So total, it is 35, but on Verse Tracker it says 31 or 32. So I have some ones that haven't been out yet either. So there's, the work's there. It's just been, and that's the cool thing. You can go back and watch my story if you start from the beginning. You'll see the growth. That's the thing.
And the dope thing about you staying in California and then battling, there's so many grassroots leagues out there in Cali alone. I think SoCal has probably at least 8 to 9, and then you got the Bay Area, Northwest. We only got like a good, 3 to 5 battle leagues, 3 that's active.
Yeah, 3 that's active.
You guys hold down your region crazy though. So that's like,
appreciate it.
It's a tough thing to do, like in general, like with California, you have 2 different sections of the state to where it almost feels like we're just 2 different completely battle. Like that's, I like the West unification idea for that reason, because it's like we're all in the same strip of area.
Yeah, definitely. I was I spoke to Next a while back. I was speaking to Next about that, and he was talking about how even Bad News, how you have the Northern California, how they are pretty much they connect with Southern California, but they're like their own entity, where you got Southern California as their own entity as well. Mm-hmm. And but you can't really tell from the outside looking in. The people really can't tell because y'all are so unified.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He said,
I'm not gonna speak on that one. We'll say, we are unified.
Said,
yeah. Yeah,
we are unified.
Because Cali, it's such a deep roster out there, you know what I'm saying, and there's so many battle leagues. But the Northwest, you only like every event that goes down out here in the Northwest, you're gonna get like the same faces. Not all of them, but you're gonna at least get 40 to 50% of the same faces at each event. Say like there's 5-6 Northwest battles in Washington State alone, you're gonna get like 50-60% of the same, people. Because but I see what you mean. It's more unified just because we're a smaller region out here.
It's just it's more impactful, I think, in that way. Especially when you guys have your bigger events and whatnot. Like over here, there's a unification in a way where when we got a big events, it seems like a lot of people flock to it to build it up to make it seem like what it is. We want to see that succeed. I wish there's just so many of us down here. There's so many leagues, so many battlers that it's tough to be at all of them and to make every single one of them that, I think. But I think we try. I try to definitely show up to as many as I can.
Definitely. Have there been any other leagues because we got like what probably got like 4 or 5 major leagues countrywide. Has any one of those 5 reached out to you? That being a KOTD or a URL or a RBE or GTX, any one of those types?
Oh, shit, even better.
Yeah, and I would hope all of them would at some point, but in due time. But GTX definitely. Disaster is another person. He added me up on Instagram and messaged me and everything and said because I've been around Lush and Disaster and these guys for a couple of years too, just going to events and talking to them and stuff. So, my name being around is I now that they see what I do and I have some push and stuff like that, I think that one he hit me up and was like, let's get you on GTX. So that one makes sense. RBE, especially after the max out weekend, I need a blue room. I need a blue room. Like I'm the Fate battle was kind of a pit style battle.
Man,
I'm cut out for that shit, man. I'm telling you.
If you would have said that in the blue room. Oh my lord.
Yo.
I'd be at 10 million right now, bro.
Hey, they would have been asking you right after you were done, who do you want next?
Yeah, right here. Just battle Mook, bro. Just battle Mook. You got
that shit would be, oh my god. Just that setting, that blue light. Yeah. Oh man.
So blue room is definitely one. Trying to talk to King of the Dot and see what I can set up. Season 2, I imagine eventually is coming out, so that's not an option. URL, people tell me I wasn't cut out for the URL, and if that's the case, maybe. But I've heard some people tell me like you don't even need to have a Crucible, man. We'll just
say, look what's going on with them right now. You don't even need them.
I mean, and we'll
we're not gonna say that Morgan. Hey, he battles, and we not.
We'll let the chips fall where they may with that one. I'm gonna just say that. That's all I'll say for sure. I want to get back out to iBattle. I want to go to Premiere. I want to go get across the pond for 1 second. Those kinds of things. Set it up, man. Me versus Bobby Rex on Premiere. Let's go.
Hey, shoot,
we got some things to talk about.
My little bro is actually my brethren LL Cool G is actually headed out that way.
Fire.
He'll be out there in November. So it's man, I expect for a lot of people to I'm expecting for a lot of leagues to start reaching out if they haven't already. And man, like I said, it's with a moment happening, the dope part about this moment, this phenomenon, as I'm gonna continue to keep calling it, is behind that veil is a bunch of other dope battles that you say you have, that it will lead people down that wormhole of Jack. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see if he fired. Let's see if he's because I'm sure you got other fire moments that people haven't heard yet.
So I mean, again, I have ones that nobody's ever seen because the battle hasn't been released. So, there's things of that nature too. You speak of the Riot, and like I want my Riot battles to be released, but even though they'll stay in the vault, like those moments too. There's moments from my very first battle. There's moments from when I went out to Albuquerque for the first time. There's moments on iBattle. There's like a pantheon, and I just but we're trying to figure out how we can get it out to the people as much as possible.
Hey, BA. You know what his shit reminds me of? Remember when Tone Montana came out and did that little gun scheme and everyone lost their mind? Yeah. That's what this reminds me of.
I think this is way more intricate.
But that's what I'm saying. It reminds me of that kind of like how that feeling, I guess, that when you get that feeling, like that.
Hey, Jack, we got.
Catch your back. You got
it. We got us a singer on the show too. He's not just a league owner, but he's a singer low key in his.
I heard it, man. You got soul. I feel it, man.
Up here, man. I can't sing, but we're karaoke. We're karaoke addicts out here, bro.
Okay. You know what's crazy, man? I can't do karaoke. I'll go out with my friends and they'll be like, "Yo, yeah, do this." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." Like I'm nervous, man. That's a whole different level of performing, bro. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
You know what's
you gotta
crazy?
be drunk.
There be times where I invited, like we have some of the new cats come to karaoke with us, and we're like, "Hey, man, hey, this is how you work on your stage performance, man. You gotta go up there and sing a song." They were like, "Man, I don't know, bro." I was all like, "Man, I don't think I can book you unless you go up there and sing a song."
Interesting, yo. You just
These the
gave me
new cats too. These the new cats. It's like, hey, you got man. It'll
new
help with this.
tactic, bro.
Yep, exactly. And hey, you know what's crazy? A lot of them, the few of them will come back to us like, "Hey, man, you actually right about that, man. They had they was nervous, got up there, and then yeah, I was like, yeah, man, but
that's fire.
Yeah.
that's the you gotta throw them in the lion's den, man. We're like, hey, you want to get booked for the next event? You gotta go up there and sing, bro.
Shit. All right. I gotta pick. So I've been saying that too. It's like anytime I go out with my one homie, he loves to do karaoke. He does it everywhere, and I'll go with him just to watch him do it and just laugh and stuff. But I've been thinking about the ones I gotta have one song. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta have one song that I'm just. It's just my moment. Move. And I'm doing it. And I'm going on my Beyonce like weekend shit, man. I'm going all out, bro. I'm leaving it all out there, bro.
Oh yeah, like we like to party. You know my go-to, it's crazy because with karaoke, like even the people from the battle rap scene, that they always have their go-to, man. My warm-up song is Hotel California, though. That's
fire.
Yeah, the Eagles. Yeah, I gotta warm up with that, and then the rest. Once by that time, I'm already buzzed, and the rest is history, man.
You got me singing that song now too. That's crazy. I already hear the chorus and everything.
The chorus. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to the legend Mike Phenom.
Yeah,
he's in the chat right now. He says,
"Oh yeah, he's
going
viral." Mike Phenom and VP, man. Mike Phenom and VP, the Harlem Heat of karaoke.
Let's go.
Right.
Stevie Ray.
Yeah. Hey, just be doing this thing too.
Oh yeah, JUX, man. Hell yeah, man. They be doing this thing too, man. Hypnosis, man. It's crazy because there's a few of us out here that be. And we'll meet up and not on no battle rap shit, just karaoke shit.
On some like actually living life type of shit, man.
Yeah, where we can just talk about other shit. I mean, majority of the time we're talking about battle rap, but it's just other stuff. Just come out to kick it, have a few drinks.
Yeah, no, for real. I was actually on the no studioing. I was on I was on that recently. We were just talking about that in kind of the same vein where it's like we talk battle rap a lot of the time, and if you're not like involved with it, there's like that bond is really kind of what makes it to where all right, cool, we could talk about other shit too. We can go in and out of it. It don't matter if we're talking about battle rap or music or anime or fucking video games, whatever, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a gateway. It's a gateway to other things, 100%. So I wanna ask you this, Jack, for with you being a vet in the game of in this game on the West as far as battle rap, for the up and comer that's actually looking to aspire to become to battle rap and to actually have a nice pen and to work on his craft. If he was looking for advice, what advice would you give him or
her? Shit, man. It's weird because I don't consider myself a vet yet. I feel like I'm just starting in ways, but I don't know. I make like keep going, don't stop. Like I know that sounds cheesy, but like I do this a lot. People don't really need. Yeah, sometimes, man, maybe like I feel like it comes off cheap in that way, but it really is that. There was days where it's like, man, I really don't want to write, but I'm sitting here doing it just because I know I got to do it, and I'm writing like fucking 5 to 8 hours a day sometimes when I got a battle coming up, and it's not every day, but there's days where it's like consecutively. I just put in 30 hours riding for a battle. That's crazy. Like that's a job. Like that's a part-time job, almost full-time at that point. I don't know. There's just a lot of things that you gotta push past for sure, but keep going. That's really all it is. Like, you know, I have a regular life, regular job.
Yeah.
Family I gotta see, friends I gotta keep relationships up with that I'm definitely not the best at, because I'm kind of like, I get in my own zone, man, and people don't realize it. That's the other thing too. Like,
they're like, you're a dick. Where you been?
Yeah, where you been? Why'd you hit me up? I saw you on Facebook. It's like, yeah, I was on Facebook. I'm sorry, man. I'm taking a break, and then I'm getting back to this thing, you know. And that's, I don't know. That's something you got to be willing to do for sure too. But how much you're willing to do is up to you and what you think you can handle. If you don't need that much time to get stuff together, there's some people I know that probably don't take a lot of time to get their stuff together. But for me, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort.
Yeah. And the worst part is when people like, have you ever been no-showed on that? Like you were so prepared for a battle, and then like come day of, like no-showed. And how many times have you been no-showed?
So I've only actually ever been no-showed once.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Right.
We're all surprised. We're like, damn.
out of 35 battles, you would think, man. And I'll get to that in a minute why I think that is, but it was on the Riot. My first time I was ever going to battle there. I was going to battle some guy, and we were on the bottom of the card. It was basically like another tryout battle sort of thing, but it was on a big card, you know. And this is right around when Geechee was like kind of taking off, so they're really trying to push the Riot and do bigger things with the brand and all that stuff. But I was like, I want to be a part of this, and that was the only one I've been no-showed for. Showed up to the event out in LA, had my bars ready. I was ready to go off too, because I feel like I had a lot of crazy material in it. And just ended up not happening. So that's the only one out of all of them.
No,
that is something that's unfortunately happens to a lot of battlers who've been in the game for 2 to 3 years plus. They get a lot of those, and it's a blessing for it to only happen once for you.
That's yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's like the second part of what I was gonna say. I think the reason that happens is because people know I take it serious. People know that I show up. People know that I'm always gonna be there. That I'm gonna have material. That I'm gonna rap well. That I'm gonna have outside the box stuff. Like my opponents know this, so I think they always know to show up for it. And I'm careful to take opponents who I know won't back out. You never know.
That's just what I was about to say. Like you probably like check their track record, or hey, has he ever no-showed, or but you're probably already familiar with the scene. You already know,
exactly.
Reliable, if this person is reliable to show up to you guys' battle. So that's a good thing.
Exactly. Like, and this is no slander to QP, because like that's the boy, man. But when they told me that battle was gonna happen, I was like skeptical, like, oh man, like I'm gonna write for it and I'm gonna be ready, but
my God, too.
I hope he shows up, and he ended up showing up and he beat me. I was like, it was a whole thing. I was like, damn, I kind of let myself down in that battle. But there's been a couple times where I'm like, shoot, I hope they do show up, and they do. So it's not like I vet them the best to where I think like I've always ridden off that idea, like, no, they're going to show up because it's me. Like, they know that I'm going to be there. And it's, like, not always the case. But I've been pretty fortunate that everybody I battled has been there.
Yeah.
And showed up to battle, too. Like, they actually wrote some shit. They didn't just slack on their material in ways. They might have slacked, but they didn't, like, slack to the way where they went in there with a shitty performance or anything like that. So I'm fortunate in that way. I'm blessed.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Man, y'all got any more questions for Jack? Because I got my talk your ish coming up. Question coming up.
Oh yeah, go ahead, bro. You there?
Do what you gotta do.
Yes. So Jack.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh, it's not gonna be that crazy, but it's gonna be a little crazy. It's gonna be. This is talk your ish. I know you being conservative, you being respectful, politically correct, and everything. Interview. But this is a segment of the show where I call it Talk Your Ish.
Okay.
And with the question that I ask, you say it This is for you to say it in the way that you would like to say to answer it. But hopefully you put a little oomph into it.
Okay.
And say what you mean. You know,
Okay.
let people feel you. But Talk Yo Ish episode 45. Question number 45 to Jack. Why is Jack one of the best pens on the West Coast?
Oh man. All right, just step your game up, guys. Like, come on. Like, if I gotta do it, you gotta do it.
Talk.
Like, I don't know. You know, you said politically correct, and well, yeah, fine, whatever. But like, I don't know if it has to do with me and my race in this shit when I walk into it, and like, so I have to try harder, bro. And that's not the case here, man. Like, we're not doing that. If you gotta, if no, man, like I got a pen that like surpasses a lot of people on this coast. I would argue like 90%. And I'll go up and down the whole coast, man.
Talk, Jack, talk.
Oh shit, man. Outside of like people like maybe Ilmac or Madflex or fucking Disaster, maybe. Like, what are we talking here? Everybody's on the table, man. Like that. No, we're not. I'm just. You've seen the work at this point. If you haven't, then you're just purposely not watching it. That's what I think. I don't know, man. Like this fate clip should prove that. That was one of your guys' gunners, your best pens.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yes.
And this shit's worldwide now, man. You talking to me?
Yes.
Talk to me right then. Talk to me right. Talk to me nice, bro.
Yes.
That's why I'm the best pen here, man. If not the best, I'm up there.
Yes. So everybody that's out there, especially if you're on the West, he says he's better than 90% of y'all. So with none of y'all, I don't know many of y'all that actually I don't know any of y'all that went viral super crazy like this.
Nobody. Outside of Frack, if you're watching this, much respect to you, but disrespectfully, I gotta see you, man. That's gotta happen. Not because you're not a nice pen, but I want to have that talk too.
And tearing a piece of paper won't be the he's gonna need more than tearing a piece of paper.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm bringing my own paper. How about that?
hey, you versus Frack would be fire.
I think it would be dope too. I think it would be
unlike
dope
a grind time setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to see him. I definitely want to see him in the bunker.
Let's bring the bunker back, man. You know, I miss the bunker, man.
That'd be nuts.
The first battle rap event I ever went to was the bunker. You could see me and my brother in the background versus it was QP versus Fresco, and it was also we were there for that one. We were there for Carter Deems and Bonnie Godiva. We were there for a bunch of different ones, man. Like for a couple of events. So those were like my introductions, you know. So to battle somebody who was already on that, I'm like I'm putting this shit out in the universe because it has to happen, man. And anybody can get it at this point, especially from the West, man. Like I'm here.
Yes, y'all heard it from the man himself. Y'all better get y'all bars up because Jack talking like he got his bars up. Matter of fact, he showed that his bars are up. He showed this already. Stop ducking. Don't run. Come catch that fade. Come catch that fade. You think you can write better. Come catch that fade. If you don't catch that fade, then what you running for? That must mean what he's saying is true. It must be some validity in what he's saying.
It's got to be. It's divine,
100%. 100%.
It's fate, man.
What it be?
Yo, that was a bar. That was another bar.
I'm writing it down right now, bro. You kidding me?
It's fate, man. It's fate. Man. With that being said, man, do you have any merchandise or anything like that you're pushing? Any music or anything like that?
Working on both. Yes, I got something in the works coming up. I like to put it out in the universe too. I hope it happens. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But I got something pretty big coming up with a big digital platform on YouTube. So that's in the works. I got a battle coming up in November. I can't announce the opponent yet, but it's gonna be happening in November out here in SoCal. And pretty much trying to get some music out. I've had people be sending me beats, and I make my own music, so I'm looking through my old shit and being like, oh, let's see what maybe we can make hit. I don't know. I've been writing for songs for a couple of years and trying to put something together. So getting into a studio and getting these things officially recorded and putting them up places and, getting the traction on that. I'm definitely working with my boy X Davis out from UBR. Shout out him on branding and logos and merchandising ideas. So, we're pushing in different directions. Bad News has been helping me out a lot, him being my manager and trying to help me navigate it all. So we're just taking it a step at a time, Shout out Bad News.
Yeah, shout out Bad News. This is my people's for real. That's my people's for real. And as since that's my guy. And I'm like king marketer of my little sector. So whatever you got popping, let me know. And I will definitely I'm gonna talk to your manager. I'm gonna talk to your manager 100%.
Hello, Bad News.
Hey,
what were you about to say, Shugat?
I was gonna say, so I did post him on my battle rap page. So I think it's been up 20 minutes. You already got 42 likes and 251 views. So that means it's shooting up.
It'll go up, man. Just give it time, because people are seeing it everywhere, man. It keeps going up in that way. So I appreciate that too, man. Thank you for
somebody just posted. Oh my God.
it's reaching people across the board, man. And that's for us, it's cool because it's battle rap and you guys get to see it for what it is. I think what I intended it to be, but to reach across that border, to have people who just probably listen to hip hop, in general, even hip hop of this day and age, and they're watching that and being like, yo.
Right.
So that's salute, man. Really appreciate the share on that for sure. Hopefully it brings you 1 million views, man. That'd be great.
You are literally, I'm gonna say this again, like you said, reiterate it. You are literally time walking right now. You are literally time walking. And what's the coldest part about it is you're gonna be time walking for a minute. You're gonna be time walking for a while, especially after this. Maybe for the rest of your battle rap career, you're gonna be time walking to keep it 100. And I know you still got a lot that you want to do in this. So you set your mark, bro. And I just want to say, man, it's an honor to have you on the platform, talking your ish and coming to the people up here in the Northwest specifically, and letting them know, yo, I'm here too, and I can beat any one of y'all as well. Talk.
I'm here for it, bro. I swear, I'm telling you, man. Disaster, Ilmac, and Madflex. Maybe Pass gets a pass for being up there, because they're in the same region. But there's certain people, but no, man. I'm sticking with that number. At least 90%, man. Put me in there.
I believe you. I believe you, bro. Before we get up out of here, man. Please, Jack, tell the people where they can find you.
Instagram, JAQ_. Twitter, Jack, CK, Jack, with a Q, _. TikTok, Hippie Jack. YouTube, look up Hippie Jesus, man. I'm telling you. It's me, man. It's just me. And shout out Drix. He gave me the nickname for that one too. Again, yeah, man. It's full circle stuff. But YouTube Jack versus. Look up my playlist. I'm gonna be putting a link tree up on all my stuff so that you could just go to whatever you need to go to. We got interviews now. I'm putting up. We got battle clips, all sorts of stuff, man.
Send me those. I would love for you to send me, DM me clips and links, because what I'm gonna do with this is, of course, this is Northwest Takeover, but this is really Talk Yo Ish because it's your interview, of course. I'm gonna cut it and make it just your interview, and I need some links to put under that interview. So when people go into the body of and into the paragraph of the work of this interview, they'll be able to click a link and go to wherever they need to go to see it, to see your work, etc.
Oh, bet. All right, for sure. Yeah. I'll send you all the names of everything I got and any profile, anything you need to find me on, pretty much.
Definitely.
Hey, salute, Jack, man. Thanks for coming on the platform. You know, again, that Fate, breakdown, man. That shit's one of the fires. One of the best shit in battle rap in the last month. So, man, salute. It's an honor to have you on the platform, bro. And we got to get you to the Northwest.
It's gonna happen,
we gonna chop it up soon. We gonna chop it up soon, bro.
Yeah, all you got to do is message me and see what's up with me, and I go back. I try to talk to everybody and make it happen. It's getting heavier and heavier day by day as the days go on. But I'm here to talk business as much as I can and see what we can make happen.
I'm gonna link y'all. If he don't do it, because Rome is probably karaokeing right now or something. I don't know what.
I'm in the garage, man, staring at my. I'm in the garage, just staring at my pocket bully. He want to ignore me. He want to ignore me.
I just shot you a follow on IG.
All right, bet. Yeah, I'll go make sure I find that right now. Sneaker Geek. All right, bet.
Hey,
yeah.
Salute, Jack.
Yeah, all right. Salute, Jack. Peace and love, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
Sure.
Yes.
Talk to you soon, man.
For sure.
Take care, bro.
I gotta run this clip one more time for the people. I gotta run this clip one more time for the people.
Do it.
I definitely.
What is no justice?
Hey, facts. What does fate mean to you? Let's see.
But your name's Fate, right? Well, it feels as though everything fails at times expectedly. Do that. Friends are turning enemies, so I forget about the empathy. Fuck around till eventually you find out about that energy. Spoiled at your peak, failing at the epitome. And fate thinks this destiny, I'm the future altering time entity. Go! Forward advancement takes experience.
Let's go, Jack! Keep going!
For any trial and error, I am finding answers by testing experiments. I am fighting against their expectations. So I factored all the equations to find a truthful explanation. You are fodder applied towards entertainment, feelings, actions, thoughts, expressions, getting wasted. It's how fate will be found at the edge, soul finally ascending towards elevation. You thought that was something? Man, quit fronting. I just broke down your name to show fate stands for nothing.
Lifestyle of the rich and famous. Some die with the name, some die nameless. Give me that nigga.
Say was that I'm gonna start doing. We're gonna start having Northwest Tuesday.
I wasn't even gonna watch it until Nate hit my inbox. He was like, "Ha!" I was like, "What's ha?" And he was like, "Did you?"
I'm Goldberg. You're not X-Pac though, Nate.
Yo.
All that does is give attention to some people that came on our page talking shit because they wasn't getting clout enough in their hometown. They see that we're out here eating. We got the #1 ranked battler on the app, and they want to come over here and get a little bit of shine. And when we don't need them, we was doing fine without them.
Okay, shit. You want to stop, okay? You look like you in a big lot break room, nigga.
Give a damn who catching feelings. I'm from that masters at destruction, also packing and killing. I'm cruising in the whip in the zone, gassed up for show. Got 25 on pub number 4. I'm on regular. Fuck all you busters who's hating us.
Yeah, get your balls up media, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute. Tell these niggas.